I'm the guest host of the Arizona Legislative District 9 Democrats.
So funny story, I'm stuck at Chase Stadium because I can't find my car. And I'm very glad that there's a hybrid option so I can join in.
So the birdie is looking at me and he's perching and I think he moves when I move. He does. Okay, lovely.
The LD has to, not may, has to write new bylaws and approve them by a vote of PCs by May 1st. So they have a starting place for us, and then we can make changes. So this would be an opportunity, for example, if we wanted to expand the executive board to have more than 5 voting members, we could choose to do that now.
The last month, I think has been going quite well from a Democrat point of view. I mean, the Republicans are passing their normal crazy legislation, but it's all going to get vetoed. So it doesn't mean anything.
Hello, LD9. It is really cool to talk to you. You've got some amazing representatives in Mr. Blattman, Representative Ashton.
They have been absolutely killing it in the House. So 3 weeks ago, we did that thing that you probably all heard about where we all voted no for 3 days straight. I think it scared the crap out of the Republicans.
This last week, watching them actually walk across the aisle to make sure that they had our votes, it was really a great experience as a Democrat, very empowering.
We have a staffer who's been with us for over 10 years. He told us that he has never seen our caucuses unified. And it's really because of the leadership of representatives that you all elected, like Blattman and Ashton and Birch. They've been absolutely incredible. And also huge bonus for your district. Birch is now your Senate whip.
Are there some Republicans that are not so far to the right that are actually willing to work with you if they can get the chance?
I tend to cross the aisle a lot and check in with our Republican counterparts just to see how they're doing, because there are some bills that are sponsored by Democrats that might be of their favor. And so what I try to do is engage them as much as possible.
So we are going to have our first ever fundraiser on April 14th from 6 to 9 p.m. held at Lisa Olson's home. And we are looking to blow it out.
We're trying to get the word out as fast as possible because it's less than a month away. It's going to be a great evening. We're going to have an icebreaker. By the end of the evening, you should know at least 15 to 20 new people. We're going to have a silent auction.
We are looking to raise at least $5,000 so that way we can get an office and have our stuff in there. And we're going to also hire some interns so that way we actually have some staff. So that is the goal.
We need all the help we can get and all the exposure we can get.
So we have 75 names in Kleinman precinct. That precinct was chosen because it has a very high Democratic registrations and 0 PCs. But we are not knocking on doors to say, would you like to be a Democratic PC? That we're not going to lead with that. We are going to be inviting people to an event that is currently being planned with Seth Blattman and potentially 1 or 2 more of our LD9 legislators. That's going to be at the Nile Theater in downtown on April 15th, I believe is the date. So it's right the day after our big fundraiser. We have our experienced canvassers who are going to be training with partners for the people who are interested in canvassing and learning about canvassing, but do not have a lot of experience and are a little cautious about it. And those people include me.
The voter registration committee has training available for anyone who would like to learn how to do voter registration. We can do that either in person or via Zoom. We are looking specifically for some volunteers who might be interested in doing voter registration either at the Chandler Motor Vehicle Department or the Mesa East Valley Regional Motor Vehicle Department. We have the Rainbow Festival in downtown Phoenix on April 1st. We have the AIDS Walk at Tempe Town Lake on March 25th. We have our MCDP voter registration committee meeting the first Wednesday of every month. We'd love to have you join us. This month, we will have Stephen Richer from the Maricopa County Elections Department, the county recorder. He's going to be talking about his plans for changes in voter registration.
We are the only organization in the entire state that is solely dedicated to electing Democrats to the state legislatures. We were founded in 2015 by Dr. Eric Meyer and Katie Hobbs whenever they were in a super minority. So we have made extreme progress since that. A letter to the editor is usually a short few hundred-word writing piece that gets submitted to a local paper to register a thought or an opinion. So why are they so effective? They hold legislators accountable for bills that they are passing through, and they do it in a public setting. It's a little bit more credible sometimes whenever you have a letter to the editor, because you know that an editor has read that and was willing to publish it, than just a post on social media. Some tips on writing letters to the editor: use your background or your professional experience. If you were a teacher and you're noticing that there's tons of bad bills on education moving through the legislature, write about that. The call to action is a great way to end your letter to the editor.